What's going on? It's your boy Sermon at Sermon's Domain on Twitter. Lil Wayne doesn't do interviews too often, but in order to promote Collie Grove a little bit more, he hopped on DJ Drama's radio station with 2 Chainz just the other week, and the two kind of talked about, they talked about everything. They talked about the album, they talked about sports, they talked about a lot, but the one thing that really stood out among everything was the fact that Dedication 6 has been officially confirmed. Now, in the interview, Wayne doesn't really go into much details about it. It's actually Drama that says they're working on a new one. But past that, there's no other information. So it got me thinking, with the way that Wayne's recent mixtapes have sounded, and yes, I did not like those mixtapes. And also, I'm a huge Lil Wayne fan, more so like his early years I liked, and obviously his best rapper alive era, the Carter 2, Carter 3, all the leaks, all of that. I was a huge fan of that. So when I criticize Lil Wayne, and I probably said in another video, I criticize it because it's tough love, because I hold him to a higher standard. So it got me thinking: do we even want a Dedication 6, or should the Dedication series just end? And when I really thought about it, I looked at how many dedications are actually good versus how many are bad. The only one that I truly did not like at all, was probably Dedication 4. The only record off of there that I remember is when he remixed Little Mouse's Get Smoked. And that's probably because all the controversy. I remember people were saying, why is Lil Wayne promoting this, 14-year-old talking about shooting guns and stuff? Forgetting the fact that Lil Wayne was, that age at one point rapping about, street stuff. So, he relates to that. But other than that, I don't really remember too much that stood out from that project. Obviously, Dedication 2 is the best. Then Dedication. I was listening to both of those today, and they're just amazing. I love the fact that Lil Wayne had like Young Money scattered throughout the Dedication, and not only that, but they were like the OG Young Money people, Currency, Boo, and Mac Main before he was really just in that president role. So it was good to hear them spitting, going in, and just having fun. And then Dedication 2, obviously, you got Working 'em, you got Get 'em, you got Georgia Bush, you got the Hidden Ambitions of a Writer freestyle, you got No Other with Joel Santana, Welcome to the Concrete Jungle with Joel Santana, Sports Center. I can go on and on. That's my favorite. And then when you talk about Dedication 3, it's not as good as Dedication 2, but it was not a bad project by any means. That was the first time that we heard Drake on a dedication. Not the first time we heard him, period, but the first time he was on a dedication. That record was good. You know, again, he was kind of putting on Young Money at the time. I remember Tyga was on there. I think Corey Guns might be on there. But it wasn't a bad mixtape by any means. And talking about Dedication 5, I like Dedication 5 a lot more than I loved, or that I hated 4, excuse me, because he picked out better beats. He had Young Scooter's Columbia. He had Future's Itchin', and a bunch of others. And then like the original songs were really good too, like Devastation with Gutta Gutta. He had Way I'm Ballin', and I believe it's I Still Got the Rock, or I Got the Rock. It has the word rock in it. So Dedication 5 was good. And Type of Way featuring T.I. over Rich Homie Quan's hit, like that. And who could forget The Weeknd's I'm Good, the intro. I think that is one of The Weeknd's better. I don't know if you want to call it a guest feature, because he really wasn't a guest feature. It was just him. So I don't know where you would call that, but it's definitely one of The Weeknd's better showings in his career. I really like that intro. But now that I've talked about the previous dedications, I think, I don't know, I'm still on the fence about a Dedication 6, because while we have more good dedications than bad, you also got to factor in the fact that Wayne has not been dropping that good of material. No Ceilings 2, I really wasn't a fan at all. Free Wheezy album it wasn't bad. And then Sorry for the Wait 2, really wasn't into it. But I don't know, like, when I think about it, I'm still on the fence. Obviously, if it's dope, I'm going to, address it as such. I'm not going to sit here and hate on it if it's bad, but I guess we'll have to go over that hump when Dedication 6 finally does happen. Wayne also says he's working on another mixtape, something crazy, but he doesn't have a title for it, so I don't know. But the one thing's for sure is that we're getting more Lil Wayne music in 2016. Who knows if we'll ever get the Carter 5. I know the lawsuits and all that stuff is still going on, so I don't know. But it's good to see that Wayne is not letting any of this stuff stop him from releasing music, putting out stuff. So I would love to know your thoughts on the idea of putting out a Dedication 6. Do you think they should keep going with that series, or is it time to retire it? Let me know in the comment section below, and then like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, share the video. Follow me on Twitter at Summers Domain, and as always, thank you for your time. I appreciate you for watching, and until next time, peace.